She is the most beautiful girl in the village of Umuadim, gentle in speech, humble in spirit. Everyone loved her. Elders blessed her. Children ran to her. Even strangers spoke well of her. Her beauty was the kind that started from her heart and simply showed on her face. When she married Obina, the village's wealthiest young farmer, people rejoiced. He was tall, handsome, and hardworking, and they believed the two were perfectly matched. But marriage has a way of revealing who people truly are. At first, Oluchi thought Obina's protectiveness was love. He never laid hands on her, but he controlled who she saw, who she spoke to, when she went out, and how long she stayed. She became a silent shadow in the house, always indoors, always pregnant, always tired. Before their first child turned 6 months, she was pregnant, and again she got pregnant, and again she got pregnant. Within 3 years of marriage, Oluchi had 4 children. She was always overwhelmed, exhausted. Obina never helped or cared for her. The village women pitied her. This girl dey suffer oh. Some whispered, how can someone so young and beautiful be carrying burden like this? Oluchi said nothing. She kept enduring, believing it was her duty as a wife. One hot afternoon, while she cooked soup in the backyard kitchen, she heard Obina laughing with his friend Chike behind the barn. She wasn't trying to eavesdrop. She simply paused when she recognized her name. My brother, forget beauty, Obina said, his voice thick with pride. All these useless boys used to admire her. I don't humble am. Chike chuckled. How you take do am? Na simple thing. I know they give am space. Before one pikin reach 6 months or 7 months, another belle don enter. Na so I dey do am. Who go admire a woman wey dey always get belle, who get plenty children? Na wetin I dey use be that. She don humble well well. Beauty wey dey shake village, I don end am. She belongs only to me. Those words stabbed deeper than any wound. Oluchi stopped what she was doing. For the first time, she realized she was never loved. She was controlled. She wasn't being protected. She was being punished for being beautiful. And worse, he planned it. That night, she couldn't sleep. She was just crying silently. She understood he was never proud of her beauty. He feared it. He never wanted a partner. He wanted possession. Her suffering wasn't accidental. It was intentional. But Oluchi was not a woman who stayed broken. She may have been gentle, but she wasn't weak. She only thought she was doing her duty as a good wife. The next market day, Oluchi went to Mama Ozioma, the oldest woman in the village, known for her wise counsel. She told her everything. Mama Ozioma held her hand and said, beauty wey dey shine from inside, no man fit dim am. You don suffer enough, now you go rise. That your market where you don abandon, come start to dey sell am back. All those your beautiful dress wey you don put for one side, begin dey wear am back. Begin dey beautify yourself as you dey do before you got married. You go see say him go calm down. With support from the village women, Oluchi began reclaiming herself. She started selling her fruits in the market square. Market women came to patronize her. She started dressing beautifully, making her hair just the way she has always been doing before she got occupied with 4 children within 3 years of marriage. And she forgot who she is. She forgot herself, but she came back to herself and she started shining again. One afternoon in the market square, while Oluchi was selling her market with her beautiful friend, Obina saw her from afar. He was shocked because nothing scares a controlling man more than the woman he tried to break standing back up. At night on that same day, Obina confronted her. So the village women don't give you wings, Abi? He sneered, "You think you can disgrace me? You think you can shine again?" Oluchi stood still, calm, silent. Her silence enraged him for the first time. He lifted his hand as if to strike her, but before he could touch her, 3 elderly village women stepped into the compound. Mama Ozioma, Uneka the herbalist woman, and Mama Uluoka. They had seen Obina's face at the market square during the day. They sensed danger. "Obina," Mama Ozioma shouted, "you no fit harm this woman again. We don't watch you reduce her. Today, it ends." That night, they escorted Oluchi and her 4 children to Mama Ozioma's house for safety. The next morning, the elders gathered and ruled that Oluchi must leave him for her safety and her children's peace. Obina tried to protest, but no one listened. His reputation was ruined by his own actions. Oluchi, though tired, felt something she hadn't felt in years: freedom, peace, and breath. She left with her children, head high, no fear in her steps. Months passed. Oluchi grew headier, more beautiful, not just in appearance, but in spirit, and she continued with her fruit business at the market square. One market day, a royal procession stopped in the village square. It was King Ifeanyi of Owerenta Kingdom, a widower, noble, gentle, and respected. He had come to consult the elders about farmland boundaries. As he finished his discussion, his eyes fell on a woman helping a tired trader arrange her goods. Her calm grace, her natural beauty, her humility despite the attention around her. He asked an elder quietly, "Who is that woman?" pointing at Oluchi. The elder said, "Oluchi is her name. She has suffered, but her spirit is strong and pure." The king nodded slowly, admiration blooming in his eyes. The following day, he came to the market again, just to watch Oluchi as she sells her fruits at the market square. Days later, the king returned, this time intentionally. He spoke with Oluchi not as a king, but as a man who understood loss and valued peace. He was gentle, respectful, patient. One evening, in a beautiful atmosphere where he has invited Oluchi to the palace, he told her, "I do not want to replace your past. I only want to build a peaceful future with you and your children, if you will let me." Oluchi, with so much admiration in her eyes, whispered, "Peace is all I ever wanted." With blessings from both kingdoms, Oluchi married King Ifeanyi in a grand but cheerful ceremony. The villagers danced for hours, celebrating the woman who rose from pain into royalty. She moved to the Owerenta Kingdom, where she was treated with honor. Her children became princes and princesses. She became Queen Oluchi, the beloved mother of light. 1 month later, she visited her village. She went to the market square, where she was escorted by 2 guards. The villagers bowed their heads in respect to her. They are very happy to see her. She waved and smiled at everyone. Obina was watching in a distance with shame and regrets. King Ifeanyi didn't rush her to having a child for him, so she had enough rest. 3 years later, she gave birth to a boy named Ozoma for King Ifeanyi and heir to the kingdom of Owerenta. Oluchi, as the queen of the kingdom, never behaved as one. She was always there in the garden with the servants and villagers. King Ifeanyi will always watch her from afar with admiration in his eyes. Her beauty did not fade. It flourished because beauty born from suffering and restored by love shines brighter than gold.